CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Hello and welcome to CNBC-TV18 Weekender. I'm Manisha Gupta. Joining us today is the woman who is the chairperson of 11 Sports, which was formed for the promotion and development for the game of table tennis. She also co-owns the Indian Super League of Football. Remember, the club started playing in 2014, and both these leagues or the games have seen success many times in last few years. Joining us now is Vita Dani. Hi, welcome to the Weekender. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Since the IPL, there has been a hockey league, a football league, boxing, wrestling, kabaddi, you name it, and the other sports are getting their due. What got you into sports?
For me, sports is a way of life. Ever since in childhood, we have only played sports for entertainment. We either studied or played sports in the building, and I think that's the best way to grow up.
That was the time the gadgets weren't around. I think that is the reason the outdoor was more.
Well, we always enjoyed and we were encouraged to do that. So we enjoy all kind of sports, and I always feel if you enjoy one sport, you'll enjoy it all. So even our summers were spent like that. Days after coming back from school, all we did was to just play, besides study, of course.
What sports were you into?
Everything. We used to play even kabaddi, cricket, we used to go horse riding, badminton, basketball, volleyball, name it, and we played. Table tennis, especially on the dining table. Oh, it was fun.
Tell me, you come from financial families, both sides of your family. Did the bent ever was there to get into financial markets, or was it very clear to you that sports was your calling from the beginning?
Actually, it's a strange journey, I must confess that. Even though we were encouraged to play sports, I don't think there was any pressure to be part of any family business, and I think they are very professionally run. So I was happy to start my own venture and have my own journey and chase my own dreams just like the others.
Tell us about the table tennis league first, and what led you into it. Your son excels into it, and that perhaps was a major reason. But putting money into it, creating a whole league, where did that come from?
Well, you heard it right. It's an acquired taste. My son used to play table tennis. Actually, he was a swimmer to begin with, and then came this time and he had to decide between the two sports, and he chose table tennis. And I used to never go and see his game. And then when I went a couple of times, and then we were discussing at home, what do we do, how do we engage in sports, or how do we promote sports, and then we said, why not table tennis? It's a game that people have played at some point of time during their lifetime, so that's how we are into table tennis.
So what is the investment like? What led you to it?
So I formed this company called 11 Sports, which was 3 years ago, and this company only is used for the promotion of table tennis. So of course we started off with school championship, which is a program that we run in 2 phases. In the first phase we do school championship in 28 states in India, and winner of each state comes to play the national championship. And this is the only sport which has a team championship happening at school level. And then of course we also have an agreement with the Table Tennis Federation of India for 10 years for not only doing the league, but also support all the national ranking and national championships of India, also do the school program. We will invest in grassroots, because I think that is where the real talent will really stem from. And we said we will do a lot more, summer program, coaching the coach program. So, and if I'm doing it for 10 years, then why would I want to give up after 10 years? And then of course I'm very fortunate that in the 3rd year itself, Mr. Neeraj Bajaj joined me in as a partner. So now it's much stronger a journey, and I'm blessed to have somebody like Kamlesh Mehta, who's a 8 times national champion.
Coaches is something that always has been a question mark. There aren't too many coaches.
Country of our size, I don't take no as an answer, and I'm sure we have enough talent. I think it's a question of creating the right platform and sometimes the right opportunity that's given to them, and I'm sure we can create heroes. I think the federation has been doing a great job so far, but of course a corporate or a private person coming in and giving more support can never hurt.
How would you rate the facilities, rather the sports facilities in India? Because much has been said, talked, written and debated about this as well. Where do you see us right now?
I would ask you a question, to you actually, saying that do we really make the most of what we have?
Do we have enough facilities to make the most of what we have?
Yes.
We do.
We do have. I think we have lots of facilities. There is enough of infrastructure that is created. I'm sure it needs a little bit of refurbishment. That's okay. But do we really use the facilities that are created? I'm not sure about it. How much of it is really being utilized? And I think let's do that first, no? And I always look at things positively. Let's make the most of what we have instead of complaining about what we not have. Where is our heroes? Let's create them. There's nothing wrong.
Getting talent out to deserving platform is something that you think we have been able to achieve.
I'm sure there are lots of people in this country who are investing in the sport that they are exposed to. Sometimes they're interested in it or their children are interested in. So I'm sure lots of sports can grow and many people would want to invest and promote them because of their own reasons. And I think if some of us get started, then we become the benchmark and many more will follow. So I don't see that as much of an issue at all.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.